2. Hang on. Oh, 3. Alright. Welcome everybody to another campaign I'm running at my usual group. I don't actually have a name for this one. I only named it Planet Circus. This story is full of laughs. The party has decided to start a circus that travels across the plains. So far. Oh, and they're not doing this alone. Oh no, they have recruited a lot of people for this adventure. First we have what came first? I believe
the orcs.
The ogres.
No,
Yes,
the ogres.
Ogre.
Yes, the Ogre Bodyguards. I believe that was the Thieves Guild as acrobats.
No, next was the Lich.
The Lich. Ah, yes, the Lich with his own skeleton crew. Then came the Thieves Guild.
Yep. And in turn, the Thieves Guild found us goblins.
Pyrotechnics.
Yes.
They like it because the one thing you should always mix with goblins is explosives.
Hey, they're just goblins.
We also have kobold clowns and a green dragon.
Yep.
All right. So
and
the party has.
And we have an inevitable and a lawyer.
Ah, yes, a rabbit boy named Hamilton.
Yes. I hope he's ready to work for Asmodeus one day.
Oh no. The party has every intention to visit every single plane of existence. But
and get a new recruit every way.
Yep. So the first stop is Mechanus, and they are performing in a city in Mechanus. Word will surely spread, but will it be good or bad? Today we find out.
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
So, without further ado, let's let the Ringmaster take it away as the first ever circus show starts, and the crowd, which I colored in brown because the seats are brown and I just didn't want to make that many tokens. And this takes place inside a circus tent. So we have the ring in the middle, the stands in brown, and the exits in the west, north, east, and south. Alright, we let the Ringmaster take it away as he is joined by a Lich. By the Lich he's recruited, named Kel. Mr. M, whenever you're ready.
So as darkness is just filled with the tent, Alexander takes a look around and grins, giving a nod to his assistants of sorts. The music starts up, the spotlights start roaming, and as they center on him, he uses prestidigitation to have his voice boom out as he calls out, "Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step right up, come closer, you won't believe your eyes. Behind this curtain, witness something you've never seen before, heard before, dreamt before, the most amazing show on earth. It's the most amazing show on earth. Do you want to be widely entertained? People to know your name? Do you crave fame? Well, they say things aren't always what they seem to be, even the greatest fantasies. You won't believe your eyes, won't even recognize the wonderment that lies behind the shimmer and the lights. Is it true what they say? Is it all just fun and games, or is there more behind the makeup and the faces full of paint? I ask you, do you want to come and play? Get the world to come and play. So sit back, relax, fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy ride to the other side. Welcome to the greatest show in all the planes you've never seen before. Here, the fairy tale unfolds. What's behind the smoking glass? Painted faces as everybody wears a mask. Are you selling them your soul? Is it all blue skies, fun and games until you fall? You're riding on a shooting star with a smile upon your face, always taking a bow, always working the crowd, always breaking new ground, always playing the clown. Who'll be sticking it out? Who'll be staying around when the lights go down? He gives a bow.
The audience starts cheering, and then the Lich makes a hand motion for them to quiet down in the most polite way possible.
And then the
Now,
Lich, I'd
without
imagine,
further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let the show be. As he says this, you can hear a tiny voice coming from behind the cannon. A small goblin wearing a white tracksuit and a helmet
Oh no!
jumps inside the cannon and says, "Start the show already. I want to feel the wind slapping my cheeks."
Alexander shall lean over to the Lich and say, "Please, I don't want to turn around. Please tell me he's not naked."
Don't worry, he's not.
Good. We also did set up the net to catch him after this, right?
Yes.
I'm afraid for that invitation. We always have another one.
Alright, and with the snap of his fingers, the Kale turns on the fuse. Like, he sets the fuse aflame. As as it as it grows smaller and smaller and smaller until a kaboom is heard across the circus tent, and the goblin is shot far, far away, making a hole in the tent. As you hear him scream until his voice fades away into the horizon.
And chalk that up for the first casualty of the day.
Casualty 1.
It's okay. We have plenty more.
We should immediately get someone with mending on that hole.
Alright, so let's get the first show on the road. I believe the first one would be, Mimic singing a song. The spotlight. There's a spotlight on the Mimic. Oh, not treasure chest. That's what I meant to say. A lone spotlight as the room goes dark once more. As the Mimic starts singing opera. Now, how does the crowd react? Well, a perform check will show us.
You know, I was gonna say, is he just gonna rickroll the crowd?
About to go into this deep opera thing and then. Not bad.
Yeah.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let
Never
you
gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Never gonna turn around and desert you.
Never gonna make you cry.
Never gonna say goodbye.
Never gonna tell a lie.
To hurt you. And it goes on like that for the next 2 minutes. And once the Mimic quiets down, the crowd is impressed and they all cheer and applaud. A good majority of the crowd, I would say about 75%, stand up and cheer, while the rest remain seated. The Mimic sheds a tear and says, "Thank you, thank you. You are all a wonderful audience," and leaves the stage. Now, for the next event, we have the Kobold Clowns.
Oh no.
Sorry,
Oh,
that's what
wait.
I'm thinking of when it's clown
You think
music.
Makoil with them?
Yes, I will in
Oh,
just a
no.
moment. Just a moment. Just gotta put everybody away. Da 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 da
Oh
da.
god, I have a feeling he's gonna start juggling kobolds.
That he will. That he will. So the kobolds arrive in a very small carriage. I would say the size of a really small toy car, like a Hot Wheels.
Oh
And one
god.
by one, they come out. And then Makoil just shows up from one of the exits, from one of the entrances.
Yeah. You know, the ground shaking as he walks. As he looks around. The face on his tail looks around as he slowly reaches an arm over. Squeezes the little clown nose on his tail. And he just exerts a honk out of his mouth.
And to give the audience a visual picture, okay, Makoil here is it's an armored Hulk, right? Barbarian?
Yes.
Yes. Tiefling with the Ogrekin template. Right?
Yes.
I think I got that right. Yes. So you
So
can
quite,
imagine.
yeah, just how horrifying he looks.
Yep, I even closed up on roll 20, so everybody gets a good look at his face. Alright.
His tail has an extra head on it.
And the nose, which goes honk honk.
Honk, honk.
Okay, so for Makoil's performance with the clowns, I'm gonna need him to roll the strength check.
Alright. And for purposes of actually... Yeah, no, he's going to get enraged during this. He feels like the makeup is a bit humiliating.
Aggressive juggling intensifies.
Yeah. Pure strength or...
Um,
Because
let me see.
I know for sure he's not going to be wearing armor for this.
Yes. I would,
Actually,
yeah, I would think just like a pure strength check would be
Yeah.
the case in terms of this.
Yeah.
So, roll it.
how many do you want?
For now, make one.
28.
Alright, as one of the kobolds, quickly, as you pick up one of the kobolds and you just toss him upwards, and when he
Yeah.
comes back down, you catch him and you toss him again.
Yep.
That's good enough. Roll another strength check.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
Death
you could
and
always
life. Oh.
juggle knives and goblins.
Eventually,
Oh,
you'll be
no.
juggling chunky salsa. Good thing you can't crit fail skill checks, right?
Good. Well, you nearly drop the second kobold as he hops into your arms, but he's gonna improvise.
Okay.
Keep rolling 19s.
Still good though.
That's when you nearly drop him. He swings around your arm and uses the momentum to go upwards.
Oh boy.
So now you have two kobolds going up and down. You're juggling both kobolds. So now make another strength check.
That the duality of roll 20.
It's right there. Right there. A fumble, and a nat 20.
Yep.
As not only are you juggling the two kobolds, but you're doing it with finesse as well.
Oh boy.
And that definitely impresses the crowd. As a third kobold jumps in, and this one's holding a knife.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
What, do they want me to fight him while I'm juggling them?
No, he's not gonna hurt you. He's not trying to hurt you. He's just holding a knife. Just to show that the great strongman Makoil can juggle anything. Roll
Oh,
in the
boy.
strength check.
Oh no! 19.
Oh dear. Okay, so you got 3 kobolds on you. One with a knife.
Wait, wouldn't it be 4 at this point?
Yep, I was getting to that. There's a fourth. The fourth one jumps in with spiky shoes.
Oh no!
What did I come back to?
Well, he's juggling 4 kobolds now. One of them has a knife. The other one has spiky shoes.
28.
Alright, as the 5th kobold jumps in.
He's wearing full plate.
Nope, this one's slimy.
Oh, so he covered himself in baby oil.
Yes.
Part of greasing a pig.
To increase the DC of these strength checks as you keep juggling them. You got 5 kobolds on you now.
Yeah.
But you're still doing it in such finesse that they look like they're going in a circle as you juggle them.
23.
And the last one jumps on. Nothing's wrong with this one. However, all of the kobolds are going to roll.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Dear
5,
God, they're gods.
6.
Wait,
They're all gods
okay.
amongst men, except for the slimy one.
It's like they all jumped in front of Makoil to form like a pyramid. 5 land flawlessly, but the third, the 6th, it's the slimy one as he slips.
Can I make it? Sorry, can I try to improvise here?
Yeah, sure.
Can I make a strength check to see if I can catch him with my tail and throw him upwards to give him a bit of a bit more air to do another flip?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. 21.
That works. As you use your tail to give the kobold a little bit more air, he does another flip and he lands flawlessly on the top of the pyramid.
Yes.
Ta-da! And the audience cheers once again.
Makoil flexes in front of them all.
This time, about 80% of the crowd stands up, cheering and applauding.
Back on Broadway once again.
Carol the Lich says, "Folks, give it up for Makoil the strong man."
The first time anyone's ever cheered for him in his entire life. As he does, you know that What is it? That like stereotypical pose strong men will do, like raising both of their arms up and flexing.
Yeah, like
Yeah, he's gonna be doing that before he's basically doing the Hulk Hogan poses. There you
And
go.
now the kobolds are gonna cartwheel on out of there.
And he's going to step further back until he can no longer be seen.
Oh, wait. Alright. Now time for the next performance. Let's see. Oh, what do we got here? The acrobats. Oh boy. I actually need a token. I need tokens for that. Hold on. Huh. Roll20 doesn't have a lot of options. Give me a moment. Oh, I wonder. Well, I'm going to be using ninja tokens. And there's going to be 2 of them.
Okay.
As they stand on a how do you call that? Like they climb this pole, right? And they're way high up on the end. There's 2 poles and they're on opposite sides of each other.
what would that be, like trapeze or something like that?
I guess that's what it's called. I don't remember.
Rope or catwalk?
No, it's kind of like a swing. Like they grab
I think it's
on and
trapeze.
yeah,
Yeah.
the trapeze. All right, so they're in the trapeze, and Camazotz, give us a perform check with +10 on top of it.
Let me find that.
Okay. How do you wanna fluff this? Because you're an illusionist. What do you do to wow the crowd?
How big around is this circle? Like,
Let's see. It's and each square is 5 feet, so like about 40 feet across. I guess so. I guess 40 feet in diameter. No, wait. Yep. Hold on.
It's more oval than a circle.
Yeah, I realize that. Well,
Because it's about 40 feet left to right, but 50 feet up and down.
all right.
I could use major image to make it like a pit filled with lava so people can like feel and smell the heat.
Oh, so the floor is lava.
Classic.
Oh, I think that's a good excuse to use these tokens. Hang on. Just a moment. Okay, toasty. That's not as impressive as I thought it'd be, but this should do it.
Looks like a big giant fire NATO.
Makoil. Anyway, now the crowd gasps as they can feel and see the lava on the circus ring. As now the acrobats will perform. One swings on the. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted to do.
Oops.
Perfect. So one swings. One takes the swing to get to the center, as he is caught by the other. And now they both end up on this side. As another
Oh.
suddenly appears on the left. So now there's going to be 3 more performances. As these two get to the swing to the center, one hanging from the other, and the one hanging from the first jumps and is caught by the second, and they now make it to the other side. And it happens like that repeatedly. Let me just make one final check to determine success.
Yes. Success.
As this keeps going, and for a moment it looks like one of them is about to lose their grasp from their partner. But at the very last moment, they are caught as the second swings towards the middle and takes them to safety. And a little bit of FYI, I'm not sure how I can even describe the event except them going back and forth like this.
I think the way that it would be described is during their trapezing, they use the momentum of swinging upwards to hand lock into each other, maybe perform like a 180 or 360 type spin into the air, maybe a few flips as well, guiding each other into the next trapeze little swing bar. And then once the third one comes in, they all come together to create some sort of ball just spinning around in midair, just wowing the crowd with their dexterity and grace. But when one was about to fall during the final act, the one in the middle grabs him, flips him onto the next swing, and guides himself and the other one to safety. I think that's how it goes.
And I'm supposed to be the DM.
I've
But that is an apt description for what happens. Alright, but they all end up on their sides of the trapeze as they all raise their arms as the crowd cheers once again. This time, see, the overall performance was impressive. About 95% of the crowd stands up and applauds. And amongst the crowd, you see just your regular races. You have humans, you got dwarves, elves, halflings, gnomes, half orcs even, and a few odd races here and there as well, like goblins, kobolds, tieflings, asmars as well. Those who just happen to be traveling to Mechanus, they all stand up and cheer. Most of them, I mean. As now the Thieves Guild exits the stage. And you know the thing I said I was going to do with the dragon? I think I'm going to do that after all.
Alright.
As an intermission occurs, in the audience, there was nothing in the stage for one moment, and then all of a sudden, an enormous green dragon appears, and it stands on its hind legs.
On top hat.
Hello, my
Hello!
honey.
Greetings, my wonderful audience. Have I got a show for you? He starts looking at his little index cards. Let's see, what does that say? Oh, that's right. So, oops, I had a joke at the top of my head. Oh, that's right. Why does a knight, such as a paladin, always get hurt? Because they're wearing holy armor. But then,
Oh god.
These dad jokes.
They hurt.
This is like
And-
the medieval fantasy equivalent of a fucking dad joke.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
then you hear somebody in the audience. I get it. But besides that, nothing but crickets. Okay. Okay. So, why do thieves always wear leather armor? Because it's made of hide. And he just stands there with his mouth agape, like come on. Just looking at his audience.
Crickets.
And he's gonna roll a perform check.
He actually got a decent check.
And the audience just pretty much goes like, ah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah.
That's a thing.
Pretty clever.
Yeah, he said a thing.
Okay. How about this? And then he just reads a line of acid and shoots a line of acid into the air. And the audience goes like, ooh, ah. Oh yeah, you like that, don't you? Tough crowd. The Shadow Bard makes better jokes than me. This is unacceptable. And then he just walks off the stage. And the audience just rises and applauds as the bard tells his joke. What happened to the demon when his girlfriend joined the Holy Order? He got fiend-zoned. And they all laugh. Let's see. Let's see how well that performance did. I'm actually gonna roll a 1d100 for this.
Oh.
Huh. So pretty much everybody in the audience stands and laughs at the bard's joke. So, The dragon could not do anything, but the bard was able to warm them up for the next act. Let's see. What is the... Oh, yeah, it's right here. What is the next show? Oh, it's the goblins with the fire monk.
Nice.
Okay, just gonna remove him from the field. Alright, as several goblins show up with explosives, doing what they do best.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Pyrotechnics.
I almost got catted again.
And one's even gonna stand by the cannon. And now it's the fire monk's turn. Alright, Mr. M. You're surrounded by 6 goblins, and for some reason, that's a good thing. Roll a perform check for me, please.
May I instead roll a profession check?
Okay. Let's go with
May
that then.
he instead roll a calamity check.
Oh dear.
And have everybody else roll insanity. Oh, that's right. You have that profession. Oh, that's...
Oh my.
As one goblin tosses a bomb, and you breathe fire on it. But it's not an actual explosive. Oh no. It's a black balloon. Infused with a pyrotechnic spell. So the moment it pops, you see fireworks go off. And the fire just how do I say this? And the fire you breathe pretty much helps with the illumination the fireworks bring. Okay, roll another profession check if you would. Oh no. Okay. Alright. So, what happens now? The goblins will roll to improvise.
Oh, one of them's dying at least.
Well, the second goblin prepares the bomb and is ready to toss it, but you breathe your fire too early. And unfortunately, that was a real bomb.
Oh no.
Oh, another goblin exploded. Oh dear. Don't worry, it makes things more exciting.
Oh no.
Like, uh-oh.
And the audience, they start laughing.
Oh no. Oh, these are horrible people.
Well, I mean, they came here to be entertained, and they probably think this is part of the act.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
it is. It is if we make it so.
Yep.
Never said
said
this
we
party
have
was
effort?
good.
Whoa, we're not evil. I hope.
Okay. Are any of you good aligned? That's a good question.
The fire breathing
Lawful
monk
character.
is.
Oh, he's gonna feel awful.
The goblin is just simply gonna raise his head and say, "I'm okay." What?
For now.
For now. Okay. Roll a profession check if you would.
Uh,
All right. 3 goblins this time. They throw their bombs, and you unleash a cone of fire right at the peak of the throw. Like they were thrown up into the air, and right when they reach their peak, you breathe fire on them. They explode, unleashing a loud kaboom. These were real bombs, but fortunately, nobody gets hurt. The audience sits there amazed as you're literally, well, not literally, no, as you're, well, actually, yeah, you're literally playing with fire for the sake of entertainment. Roll one last profession check for me, if you would. Six bombs. Oh, well, make that 5. Sorry.
And we just had a spare goblin running.
The remaining goblins all toss their bombs. You breathe fire on them once again. The bombs explode. And this time, they unleash glitter across the circus tent. Anybody in the audience? Anybody that gets touched by the glitter, they feel great. Like oh look, it's actually landing on me. They all get excited to be touched by the glitter.
No, it's LSD.
Uh-oh.
Fortunately, it's nothing foul. The goblins are simply gonna look at you and whisper to you, like, "Hey, who do you take us for anyway? We told you we were professionals. Only one of us is injured."
Wait, one of you are injured. Is that why I smell burning goblin flesh?
Oh, he'll be fine. It's not the first time it happens to him.
I don't know what's more disconcerting, the fact that he has blown up more than once in his lifetime, or the fact that you're used to him blowing up.
Before that question could be answered, the audience stands once again. About 85% of them were seen to be impressed by the performance. As the goblins bow, and 2 of them, as inconspicuously as they could, they drag their injured friend on a stretcher. Thank you, and good night. That's the rest. That's at the stage. Alright. And the circus show continues. Let's see, what is the next show? Oh, I believe this is the main event.
Oh boy.
It's making him itchy. Oh, why did I delete the token? Hang on. Ah, here we go.
After the show. All
Now it is Dero's turn.
right.
As they both
So,
recreate the classic fight of the monk and the dragon.
all right. So, from what the crowd sees, the moment Dero steps up, a chair just appears out of, like, right next to him, out of nowhere, right there. And
That's
immediately,
No, I was just saying that certainly grabs their attention.
He's like, what the? And then effortlessly grabs one of the chair legs and just rips it off without breaking a sweat. And prepares to use it in a makeshift weapon-like fashion.
All right, then. The two of you are going to make a perform check, because this is pretty much going to be acting.
Acting. Oh boy. Well,
Wow.
I have mistakes have been made in my character because I have 0 ranks in perform.
Well,
Oh.
it's gonna be a basic charisma check.
I mean, that's what my perform is. It's a
Oh.
basic charisma check.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Well,
All right.
the dragon will roll and take the lead.
I think it's just going to be dragon beats the shit out of a man.
It looks like it.
Well, the dragon is gonna open with the line he has rehearsed, and he's gonna say, "I hope you will provide some amusement, human." And then the dragon is gonna whisper, "Shh, psst, your line. Don't forget your line."
Just repeat his line back to him.
It's like no. I instead try to say in a commanding voice. It's like, do not worry, Green Dragon. This weapon will serve me better than any sword ever will. And he tries to say that in a commanding fashion, and it fails miserably because instead of saying it like that, he's like, this will serve a better weapon than any sword ever will.
No, you
In
should
a
have just done
horrid
this.
voice.
The dragon is actually just gonna look surprised and say, "Oh, really? That enlighten me. How are you going to use such a weapon?"
Dero grabs 3 more chair legs. So now all you see is just a chair with no legs. And then he's like, all right. He's like, well, he has 4 of them, and he says, take your pick. I can throw them from here, or I can rush in. He says so with utmost confidence.
Pretty good. Okay, so the dragon is gonna roll another perform check.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
And
The
then
dragon
he
just
looks like he's
starts
gonna
laughing.
say something, and he's just gonna hang on a moment. He's gonna pull out a small booklet.
Oh no.
He's struggling to read it. Ha, yeah, ha, have it thee, foul human. Make my day.
And I'm gonna roll a perform check for this because I think it'd be hilarious. And I say to him, very well, it will be your funeral. And all right. Oh, sweet, yeah, it will be your funeral. And even better, an embarrassing one at that.
Alright. So, do make an attack roll, but this is going to be rolled as non-lethal, so it's not really going to hurt the dragon.
Okay.
And if you roll low enough, it might turn into a comedy.
Right. So I'm gonna do a flurry. I'm gonna do a flurry of chair leg throws.
Go for it.
Oh god, one's a critical fail.
It bounces off the dragon and goes back at you.
Well, so what happens is that the dragon gets hit, pretending to be hurt. And as a reaction on his part, he's going to swat the third away with his tail. And he's like, "Oh, that's not supposed to happen." The chair leg is was deflected towards another goblin. You can pretty much guess what happens next.
Oh God, no! The damage! Oh God!
My little arm! I can't
Like,
feel my arm!
oh no! Swats it to a goblin. The goblin just like, Gah!
My spine!
Keep in mind, this was supposed to be non-lethal. Oh God!
Oh, he'll be fine. Keep going.
I won't make it through the night!
The dragon is going to ignore the goblin's cries.
And
So he's going to summon a prop that he has prepared for this.
all right.
And two of the kobold clowns, they're going to be using a rope to slowly lower like a giant green ball.
Oh, like a ball of acid?
Well, it's a green ball, yes, but it looks on closer inspection, it looks like paper mache.
Okay.
It's like for the sake of acting, it's like he's summoning a meteor on you. So,
All right.
how do you react to that?
All right. This is gonna be rather silly, but using the last bit of the chair, he's gonna hold on to the chair leg, but using the last bit of the chair, he tries to grab the chair and throw it to the meteor to try and stop it immediately, effectively using a chair to stop a meteor attack.
All right, roll for damage.
Oh God, this is a two-hander. Boom!
All right, so
I can't
the
get tired of that.
The impact was great enough for the whole thing to just explode as it releases a whole lot of candy for the audience.
Yay!
He's gonna say, "What? Did you expect I was gonna put actual acid in that?"
Not really.
Get real. I wasn't gonna kill our audience. Yet.
Oh, the acid is secretly in the candy.
Oh, all right. Acid's in the candy. All right, and so so what I'm gonna do next for the finale portion of it, I bring out my chair leg, and I say, "Enough games, have at you!" And I rush towards him in a mock fight
All right.
with a chair leg.
Roll to attack and damage.
All right. Let's see. Does a 22 hit?
Oh yes.
All right. Oh. Actually, subtract 1 from that. It should be a 20, but it's a 20. That does not hit Dero.
No, it's more like he's willing to perform. It's like he's holding every urge to scream because that actually hurt him, and he's just not gonna hold it. He's like, ah! Oh wait, he's gonna roll to improvise. Okay,
Yes.
fair enough. The dragon improvises. He holds his foot, and then he's gonna look at the audience and say, as he slowly lays down on the ground. You have beaten me. I concede to you, human. And then he plays dead.
And I say to the audience, let it be known that the legend of the monk was established this day when he has slew a green dragon menacing the villages. Try to ham it up as much as humanly possible. Just for laughs, I'm gonna roll a performance check.
Go for it. I was gonna call for what?
Oh dear.
It's like
I try to look brave, and the immediately the chair leg just drops from my hand. I'm like, uh-oh.
If I can, Alexander will add in casting a fog bank to make fog kind of fill the area.
okay.
Make it look more dramatic.
A dramatic exit. As fog fills the air, embracing the two of you. As you vanish into the fog, and once it disperses, you are no longer there. This grabs the audience's attention. And now for the final final tally. About 90% of the crowd stands as they cheer and cheer once the circus show wraps up. Kel the Lich shows up, and he says, "Well then, I hope you have enjoyed this performance. This is our very first show here in Mechanus. We have a fortune teller who's gonna tell everybody's fortunes for a good fee, and we also have a petting zoo, dinosaurs and other animals await you. So, take care, everybody." He laughs as he disappears as well. Alright. I'm gonna have Uvelt roll a couple of profession checks.
Hey, me too, or is it?
No, just Uvelt.
Okay.
She's gonna be doing some fortune telling. Oh, profession. You know, I was calling for a whole bunch of profession/perform checks, but you guys didn't seem to have any. I didn't realize. Okay, I'm gonna be doing something, but I'm gonna mention this at the end of the session. So if you don't have any ranks in any perform skill or profession skill, go ahead and roll me a basic wisdom check.
All right.
Does that include me?
Oh no, just the bloop.
Okay.
All right, not bad. Let me look up something real quick. Oh, it looks like I've been at this page before. Okay.
This is true.
Oh, wrong tab. Okay. Yes, indeed. And I have just the thing. Oh boys, he's gonna summon his skeletons. Yes, master. Prepare some concession food for our guests. After all, we can't have them leaving them with an empty stomach. At once, sir. As the skeletons disappear, back into the turtle. As for you, Belt, the fortune telling goes rather well. Not many people seem to have Not many people seem to have wanted to have their fortunes told, but you do earn about 38 gold pieces. Oh, that's right. How much gold would you earn from this performance? From this whole entire circus performance? Okay, so I would say there's... How many people could fit in the circus tent? Oh, what's that?
What would be the capacity?
I want to say 200, but I'm not sure. Okay, so 575 people. How much would be a fair wage? How much would be fair to charge them? You know, I didn't actually think about this. Like how much you would earn with every performance, with every show. Hmm.
Day's wages for a ticket?
Wouldn't that be a silver piece? Hmm.
I did the math, and based upon the stands and the squares, of if there was one person for each square, roughly, it could this tent could hold 352 people.
Hmm.
Also, what would you say is like the average? What is like the average cost for a circus ticket?
See, that's I don't know actually. Hmm.
Because based on what Uvelt says, it would probably equate to around 3 gold.
Let's go with that. 3 gold pieces per person. You multiply that by 352, you get
1,056.
1,056 gold for your first circus performance, plus concessions and all.
And minus 30% from the dragon.
Of course.
Fools, he could have easily gone for 10%.
Right. Kel is gonna meet with all of you and say, "Not bad, not bad for a first show, but we need to do better." Wouldn't you say?
This makeup is making me want to die.
Oh, go ahead and take that off. You look silly in that.
He's going to try cleaning himself now. I think it's stuck.
What is that thing made of? Glue? Just take a bath if you still know how to take one. Never said this guy was good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, 704 gold for the party.
Yeah.
104 gold. Pretty
And,
good.
We still have to pay all of our other employees as well.
I mean, what are you talking about? The ogres get food. We own the Lich.
Yeah.
Thieves Guild, I think, probably has to get paid.
Yeah, no, they have to get paid.
I think they'll do with
The
10 gold.
goblins are pets.
Basically.
So are the kobolds.
I mean, if it makes anybody feel better, I mean, the thieves guild would just take 10 gold pieces, a piece. If that makes sense. And there's like, so far there's just 6 of them.
Okay, so minus 60 gold.
And then there's going to be how much you make from concessions. So
The thing is, should we add concessions before or after paying everyone?
probably before. So here's what I'm going to do with concessions. I'm gonna roll a 1d10. Whatever the result I get, I'm gonna multiply it by 100. And that's how much you're gonna make in gold. Huh, 500 gold from concessions.
People like the cotton candy.
And you know what? There's also the petting zoo.
Yeah.
Add another 200 to that.
Oh my god. Someone just throws Makoil in a gorilla suit in there.
Should we throw in what Uvelt made for fortune telling, or have that as a side thing for just Uvelt?
I mean, she's free to split that with the party, I would say. And however she deems fit. Well, there you go.
Alright, so after concessions and petting zoo, it looks like we got 1,756. So let's see, we'll start with paying the dragon.
Oh, wait. I didn't realize. How did you get such a high number?
What?
You built for the fortune telling. Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I did this right. Oh, okay. That's what you mean.
So that's your total.
I thought that's how much she made from the fortune telling. Okay. Yeah, not bad for the first show, and we're gonna need to talk and add a character how we're gonna do more shows in the future, how we're gonna do the gold and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it went well.
Mm-hmm. I think it went pretty well.
Okay,
There's no DM book on carnivals.
Good times were had by all.
Oh yeah, there's probably a book in carnivals somewhere out there.
Aurora Borealis.
So, the Hamilton, the lawyer, he's gonna come up to you guys after the show. And he's gonna say, "Well, everybody, not bad. No lawsuits today."
Yay.
Well, besides minus the injured goblins, I'd say it went pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I think the injured goblins just added to it. To be fair, the audience ate it up.
All right then. Well. So what do you guys? Where are you guys going after this? Hamilton asks. Are you gonna continue your travels in Mechanus?
Are we gonna go see my dad?
Where is your dad?
I don't know.
Oh.
I never fucking met him.
Oh. To be fair, I never met my dad either.
I've never seen mine.
Everyone's fatherless.
Oh god, is this party made of edgelords?
No.
No, just I was basically my character was raised in a monastery, so he never really had a true father. The closest thing he can come to a father is the mentor of the temple, and that's about it.
I'm gonna DM you a question.
Oh no. A DM for the DM.
There you go.
Oh my god, there are rules for forming a union.
Oh, don't let the workers know about that.
I see you enjoy the question.
Well, I may or may not regret this later, but the answer to that is going to be yes.
Beautiful. Something, something, summoning ritual, something, something.
Oh, Hamilton says, I would love to continue traveling with you. I can keep
Even
you
if we
guys
end
safe as long as you don't get too crazy with the lawsuits.
Even if we decide to go to the 9 hells.
You guys are not gonna leave me there, are you?
No.
Okay, good.
I mean, we might pick someone up from there, but...
Okay.
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
Hamilton looks concerned, but he's not gonna say anything.
Makoil pats him on the back. Oh yeah, I should probably mention, because Uvelt got him soap, he finally smells decent now.
Jam, I found something that could help you with circusness.
Oh, okay.
Pathfinder Extinction Curse, a circus-themed adventure path.
Oh, that could actually
And
be handy.
it says itself, it has rules for, features like rules for running your own traveling circus and circus-themed rules, which can only mean that hijinks are about to ensue.
Well, haven't they already ensued from the time this campaign started?
I mean... Yeah...
D&D never disappoints, does it? They have something for everything.
Yep.
One minor issue that probably come from it though. It's for Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
Oh.
I mean, we could put the thing is that we don't have to go strictly by the rules. We can adapt to it as we need to, but we can use the baseline of it as a framework or a frame of reference, if you will. You know.
Oh yeah, there would just be some minor adjustments on the GM's part.
All right. Well, I think for now, I know it was a short session, but I think we're gonna end it here. I mean, we did screw around a little with the out of character chats before we actually started recording.
That's
But
fair.
did everybody have fun though?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop the recording now. But thank you all for watching, and as always, see you next time.